haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Commanders. Commanders. We fight for RDC. Who are we? The Commanders. Commanders. Commanders.
Tell me how, I got nothing to say. Tell me why my tombstone is blank. 'Cause I'm not the one who won't try. I'm not letting life pass me by. And tell me when the days are less gray. Tell me where is the road to less pain? How many days before I decay? It's getting so hard to get by. Where are all my trophies in life? And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. Set the sail to a place I can stay. Live a life worthy of chase. The time is today. New blood in my veins. I won't be the joker alive, playing the part I don't like. And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. And he hated the way he was dying, but the moment he turned on the light, he became what he dreamt of at night when he was young and hungry for life. 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 Young and hungry for life.
Oh, shit! Get on your feet!
This is culturally inappropriate.
It is Christmas Day 2025. It's good to be alive here on the Flex On Podcast, the only place, Crevonte, even on a holiday, giving you sports how you want it,
when you need it.
alongside the gift that keeps on giving, the Commanderlorian, one half of the Founding Fathers, the voice of reason, captain of the goofy ship, my brother, Crevonte, baby. He thought it not robbery to join me on a Christmas day, and we got to play his song because we don't got many more days left of these, and it ain't many more games after this.
Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Commanders. Commanders. Commanders.
Stupid. Just stupid. Well, now that's goofy. Jam. Oh, jam.
Christmas and Commanders and Crevonte. 3 C's.
Hold on. Can I show you something real quick?
Whatever you want to do, brother. Shit show.
Look what I got. Look what I got.
Keeps you warm at night.
It's right. Because I'll tell you, the actual Commanders are not doing that for me.
How you feeling, my brother?
I'm good, man. Good, man. Had a good day. Spending time with, family, friends and family. So it's always a beautiful thing. And, this time of the year is just with football, family, just like Thanksgiving, man. It's a beautiful time to get together, man, because it honestly doesn't happen enough because, everybody's life is, can be hectic, can be busy, but us making time, for these special times of the year is very special. Even these times that I spend with you and the guys, man, it's still very, very, very special, man. But I had a good day. How was yours?
It was a good day, man. Always good to be around family and always got to get some work in. So, better late than never. Couldn't stay away. And I wasn't on here yesterday. I thought I was going to be on here yesterday. So, yeah, we're back at it again.
Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good. We find time to get this work in, but it's not even work, man. It's fun. This is the fun part. I guess it's work when our team is losing, but
Well, brother, here today. We don't have many of these left, like I mentioned. Won't be any postseason edition of the Commanders post-game show, as we will not be able to keep it going into January. But nevertheless, we still got tonight, and we got one next week at least. All right, Crevonte, they put them on Christmas. We knew this was going to happen before the season started with the last year's success, of course, with the injuries. I saw this today. The Commanders have the most injuries, most games missed by any team in the NFL. You look at JD5, you look at Marcus Mariota, you look at Terry McLaurin, you look at the defense as a whole. We can go down the list there. It's one thing not to play well, but when you don't have the best players, it makes it hard to compete in the NFL.
And it also hurts chemistry because especially Terry McLaurin, that one probably hurt the most because that was JD5's number one guy. That's our number one receiver. And when you miss all of training camp, we all know about his contract dispute that he had, but that hurts. And I knew that was going to hurt. The only benefit we got out of that was that Deebo Samuels was able to grow his relationship a little bit quicker than usual with JD5. But not having your number one guy there hurts, man. Definitely hurts. But yeah, the most injured team in the league, and it shows by our record, man. And man, I tell you, man, I am so upset because we won that game against the Giants because we could probably be like in the third spot right now, bro. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this could have all been worth it. Like going through this rough patch to get to the other side, to have key guys, blue chip guys, more draft picks to get younger. This all would be cool. Like this will all be better for the future. But I guess guys don't see things as clearly as I do. What's up, Kevin?
All right, Crevonte, 30-23 loss to the Cowboys, who are actually 7-8-1 with that goofy tie. So, as bad as we thought maybe they would be this year, they actually maybe exceeded our expectations a little bit with their play. Commanders fall to 4-12, 2-6 at home. The Ravens, 3-6 at home or whatever, and the Commanders 2-6 at home. No home field advantage here, and the Baltimore and DMV as well.
No. So this game got kind of ugly early. I believe the score was 21-3, if I'm not mistaken, and it just looked like it was going to be a rout. And then the person you just had on the screen, Bill, Jacory Krosky-Merritt, aka Bill, had like a 70-yarder. He broke loose for a touchdown, and then it became 21-10. And I guess the Cowboys, honestly, they probably took their foot off the gas a little bit. This game obviously didn't have no playoff, implication or significance. But they definitely, I felt like they turned it down a little bit. and was able, and Washington ended up turning this into a game that was, not as bad as it looked in the first couple quarters.
Real quick, speaking of defense, we can start there. How about Johnny Newton today, Crevonte? 3 sacks on the day. Maybe something to build on in 2026, heading into it?
Been waiting for him, man. Been waiting for him. Like he was supposed to be the guy. He's supposed to be like a rotational guy. And remember, we had guys like Dietrich Wise and all that get hurt early. But if everybody was healthy, he would get some significant reps and be able to be more fresh as the season goes on, because I don't think he would have just been in a rotation. He wouldn't have been a starter or anything like that. He would have been behind Kinlaw, Wise, and all them, and Deron Payne and all that. He would have been in a rotation. But this is what we could have had if the rotation, was able to hold up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we saw this potential in him. You know what I'm saying? So that is definitely something to build upon, but it's hard to not do that when you don't have the guys on the edge, man. It hurts when you don't have the guys on the edge. But yes, Johnny Newton, that is the potential. That's what we got him for here. And he's supposed to be a rotational guy. You know what I'm saying? So that potential is great moving forward.
Speaking of which, Bill. I see everybody in the chat. We wanted more Bill. Raj wants more Bill. I always, every week, why doesn't he get more carries? Much like another running back up 95 named Derrick Henry, which we can harp on at another time. But Bill, he's a home run hitter. He may have a couple carries for 1 yard, 2 yards, 3 yards, but he has that potential to break one loose, and you saw it today. That brother needs to be running back one.
I think his confidence got shot a little bit, like midway through the season, or I guess I'd say early on during the season, because them first couple games, he was it, man. We was like, more Bill. I'm only a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill. Yeah, all that on Capitol Hill. We was with all of that. But then I feel like after that Packers game, man, things started to go south for the offense as a whole. But Bill, we're talking about Bill in particular, had a fumble, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not going to blame that fumble on him, because that was a bad handoff from JD5. But I feel like after that, his confidence might have got shot. Just did not look the same. And on top of that, JD5 was in and out the lineup. Offensive line had some issues early on. So, he was never able to build a chemistry with JD5 and the offensive line to, be able to sustain what he was giving us earlier. But again, just like Johnny Newton, that's the potential. That is the potential if we can stay, if we could have stayed healthy, and an offensive could have been more consistent. This could have been a thing. But I think ultimately he will probably be in a two-headed monster role. I don't know what they're gonna do with Austin Eckler. He's a little long in the tooth. I don't know if his career could be over. I'm not sure, but I do think somebody else needs to be added to the running back room, because he's not a bell cow by no means, but I think he would thrive in a two back system.
How about on Christmas Day, we have Crevonte, but we have Cowboys Turpin of the Dallas Cowboys. You know that brother very well. Remember last year he ran back that kick. 86-yard touchdown, 1 catch, 1 touchdown, 86 yards, longest reception and touchdown in Christmas Day history, NFL-wise, Crevonte to Cowboys. Dak, I know Dak gets a lot of credit, and I sit up here year after year and I defend him, but that brother, second in the league in passing yards, and they've been running the ball well too with Javonte Williams and Davis and some of the other guys. It's not the offense in Dallas. I know the Cowboys and Commanders are a legit rivalry, but it's not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Dak has probably been, the most consistent Cowboy in that organization outside of Jerry Jones. We know what we're going to get from Jerry Jones. We know what we're going to get from Dak Prescott. The only thing is he doesn't have the postseason resume that you would probably like, especially playing quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. But in the regular season, man, he's going to put up numbers. He's absolutely going to put up numbers. You know why? He has to, because that defense is terrible. When you have a defense like that, you're forced to produce just to be in games. So Dak Prescott is, one of the more consistent players in the whole Cowboys organization. So he definitely gets a bad rep because they keep losing, but I mean his numbers are definitely there. But but keep missing the postseason. It's almost like it's all for nothing. Like kind of similar, not similar into like gameplay, but like Lamar Jackson. We know what Lamar gives in the regular season. Ravens typically make the playoffs, and with him putting up MVP numbers, it's all about the postseason. And we know with the Cowboys, they have 5 Super Bowls. They are one of the top organizations when it comes to Super Bowls. But if you're not making the playoffs or getting bounced in the first round, the scrutiny is going to come. Just being the Dallas Cowboys quarterback. But it ain't Dak's fault. And it's crazy because I don't think it's Lamar Jackson's fault in Baltimore either. But Dak Prescott being the quarterback of the Cowboys, listen, man, the lights are bright. The lights are definitely bright in Dallas. But we know that defense is terrible. We know that defense is terrible.
All right. Deebo Samuel. I saw, shout out to our boy. I just saw it. Our guy, Kevin. He just put it in the chat. Crevonte, not sure if you're aware. Deebo Samuel this year. He earned $700,000 in contract bonuses for incentives. He is a pending free agent, though. How do you feel about Deebo? You got to bring Deebo back, right? You got to.
I feel like because we wasn't able to build up the chemistry, like we really didn't unlock this offense the way we were supposed to, and that's through no real fault of any one player in particular. It's just kind of how the chips fell. But if Terry McLaurin is healthy, if Deebo Samuel is healthy, if JD5 is healthy, this is a completely different offense. Man. And I feel like they never. I feel like it never came to fruition because they was never really on the field at the same time. So, we were never really able to unlock the offense how we were supposed to. But I do think he should come back because I think he was able really to produce and able to show up big time when Terry McLaurin wasn't there. So I think we have to. We have to bring him back for one more go.
Real quick on the receivers before I forget, I meant to ask you this about a week or two ago after that amazing catch. Treylon Burks. I know the receiver room may be a little light outside of Terry and Deebo maybe next year. You like Treylon Burks maybe back? I know you got Chris Moore in the mix. Don't forget our guy, Luke McCaffrey, out for the year with another injury. You can't forget. Jalen Lane was hurt last week. The receiver room maybe be revamped also.
It doesn't hurt to add
Noah Brown, who we ain't seen since the Maryland Miracle.
Man, I forgot he was on the team. I ain't gonna hold you. But Burke, we see the potential for Trey Burke. We saw the potential of why he was picked so high. Like we see the potential. It's just his thing is the injury bug too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm offering him back because he's gonna be cheap. I'm not in the mindset of breaking the bank for anybody. You know what I'm saying? At this point, we need to get some young guys in here on some fresh rookie contracts. Just because that's how the game goes in the NFL. So Burke can absolutely come back to compete. I'm all for bringing in another young wide receiver, maybe from the draft. Just to bring in more competition, man. Because that's what we need. We need to get younger. We need to get faster, and that's how we'll be able to compete and also add depth our depth was really tried this year, and we did not perform well when certain guys fell out of the lineup.
Real quick injury report. Our boy Tyler Biadasz left with injury. With the offense, what's your ideal 5 for the offensive line? What's your 5? You got 5 guys for me?
So all right, Laramie Tunsil.
Okay.
Laramie Tunsil at left tackle. I think Tyler Biadasz at center. And our right tackle, I'm cool with Josh Connerly at being at right tackle. He got better as the year progressed, and his first 3 matchups were crazy. You know what I'm saying? He was dealing with Brian Burns and Max Crosby, and then Micah Parsons, you know what I'm saying? So he got a rough day at the job the first 3 weeks, but he got better as time went on. At guard, I really would like to see I'm sorry. Let's go right guard, Sam Cosmi. I think Sam Cosmi, right guard. At left guard, Brandon Coleman. I would like to see Brandon Coleman there, but he seems to be backing up the tackles, like a swing tackle position. I would love to see Brandon Coleman at left guard, if I'm being honest with you. So we're going left to right, Laramie Tunsil, Brandon Coleman, Tyler Biadasz, Sam Cosmi, and Josh Connerly, with Andrew Wiley backing up, I guess, the guard positions. Chris Paul, not our guy CP3, but Chris Paul, he's filled in nicely at guard. He could play left guard too, but I don't mind him backing up as well. So I'm cool with either him or Brandon Coleman, one starting, one backing up. That's cool. But if Brandon Coleman could be the left guard, I think that could really help bolster the offensive line. So that's my 5 if I could have it my way.
I wanted to look at something real quick about that I came across on Commander's Twitter. And we can probably give it as the offseason comes into play, but this is just a little outlook. Real quick, salary, $238.4 million committed to the active roster, 7th at least. You guys will have about $94 million in cap space, 6th most, $248,000 in dead cap. Defensively needs to be improved. Obviously, Jaden Daniels getting healthy. The running back room, no 2nd and 4th round pick as of now for the Laramie Tunsil trade. Of course, Terry McLaurin, Marshawn Lattimore, Frankie Louvu, JD5 will be back. Bobby Wagner, Von Miller, Zach Ertz, Debo, and Eckler free agents. Anything that jumps out to you as we I know we still got 1 game left, but the offseason is going to be very important for Josh Harris, your boy Mr. Peters, and others.
So this offseason is going to be huge. Number one, when we go into the offseason and looking at free agents, we got to go young. We can't, no more vets, man. we can't do it no more. We got the most out of these vets, and it was pretty much a season. After that, that was pretty much it. If I look at the free agents, I think the only one that's probably coming back is Debo Samuels. The rest of them is probably most of them call it a career. If I'm being honest, talking about Von Miller, Bobby Wagner. Shout out to Bobby Wagner. He earned his MBA from Howard, so I believe he earned it during the season. So shout out to him. Definitely shout out to him. Kickstarting his after football career. But I think Debo Samuels is probably the only free agent that we'll probably bring back. But yes, improving the running back room is paramount. And the 2026 draft is going to be paramount. This is why I think we need to get as high as we can get to sell it and get more picks. But dead cap is $248K. That's pretty damn good.
That's under Josh Harris blanket in the morning when you wake up.
Yeah. We're definitely not worried about that. But Marshawn Lattimore, I think that experiment is probably done. Frankie, I think Frankie Louvu will look better if we have a legit pass rusher on the opposite side of him. I think he'll look better as well. So, But yeah, I think the biggest thing that jumped out is the dead cap. Debo Samuel's probably being the only one of the free agents coming back. Marshawn Lattimore leaving. And we got to hit it out the park for 2026. Otherwise, we could be looking at something similar, next year. And favorite Christmas movie.
I was just about to ask. I was going to ask you that question.
I love Home Alone 2. I love Home Alone 2. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't care. I think it's a Halloween and it's a Christmas movie. Definitely two of my top, favorite movies.
All right, Crevonte, one game left. We don't know the time and date yet. Could be next Saturday or Sunday, depending on how things play out. Commanders, Eagles, I mean, probably doesn't mean much of anything, but this team has fought hard. I will say that.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Everybody's quick to call tanking. I'm like, man, this team is just bad. It's in a bad position right now with all the injuries. I think even if you play your hardest, we're still going to probably end up losing. But the point is to be competitive, man. If you can still find a way to be competitive and not get blown out like how we did in that, I think it was like a 3-game stretch when we played the Chiefs, Seahawks, and I want to say the Lions, somewhere in there where we had that 3-game stretch where it was terrible. It was real bad. But make it look competitive, make it look good. Especially play them young guys, play all them young guys. It need to be nothing but young guys playing the last game of the season, because you got to figure out what you got moving forward to see where you need to go, what direction you need to go in the draft. Even though I know what direction you need to go in, it's pass rusher. That's where you need to go. Pass rusher is tops on the priority list, but also see what you need to look at for the late round picks.
All right, Crevonte, busy day of Christmas action now, because now the NFL has kind of moved in on the NBA. The NFL game in progress, almost at the end. The Minnesota Vikings are going to defeat the Detroit Lions. They're currently up 23-10. The Lions are done, Crevonte. So the Vikings and Lions are going to have the same record after this game, because the Vikings will be 8-8 and the Lions will be 8-8. Can you believe it?
That's crazy. The Lions, we talk about disappointing seasons. The Lions is definitely one of the disappointing seasons. It's I think a lot of you guys were talking about them losing both their coordinators, and that's going to hurt. They dealt with some injuries as well, but I think the lack of mobility from Jared Goff really handicaps them, offensively. Jared Goff is not much on the run or anything like that, so he's pretty much a statue. And if you get pressure on him, he's a completely different person. Dan Campbell definitely struggled. I think he went for a lot of fourth downs, when he didn't necessarily need to, and put his team in worse, in a worse position, which obviously isn't great. Defense, the Lions defense was never lights out. So it was really more so on the offense. Jahmyr Gibbs ran over a rough patch. David Montgomery, rough patch. It was tough. I feel like they never really got their footing this year. They would play good one game, and the next game it'd be like this, and then they win. It's like, all right, they got a chance, and then it's like every other game with them. And as you can see, that's why they're going to end up 8-8. Well, they still got one more game, but they look good a game, lose, look good, lose. You know what I'm saying? Didn't they beat the Chiefs this year? Did they beat the Chiefs this year?
Yes, they did. And they beat the Ravens.
And they beat it right. So it's like, bro, what's really good? So the Lions have that potential.
Yeah, just in from Adam Schefter, they are officially eliminated with the loss. Yep.
Oh yeah. So they needed a lot to happen, even with the win.
So it looks like Green Bay. I guess Green Bay is safe now. I guess Green Bay is safe.
Probably. Okay. So they needed to win both games, and they needed Green Bay to lose both games. Like, that was the only way they was getting into the playoffs. So I think that pretty much means Green Bay is in there.
All right, tonight at 8 o'clock, a game we thought would be something, turning a bunch of nothing. The
Yeah.
Broncos and your boy Bo Nix, who did lose to the Jaguars last week. Shout out to Trevor Lawrence and all the crew. The Chiefs possibly 6-10. The Chiefs may not win another game this season, which I don't know. Do they really need better draft picks? Do they need to get more good players? Do they need more good players? I mean, do they?
No, but I mean, it's going to be, man, how well does Patrick Mahomes' rehab go? And is he going to be ready? Is he going to have any offseason? Like, is he going to play? Is he going to be any? I know he's not going to be a part of OTAs. Is he going to be a part of any training camp, or is he just gearing up for week 1? You know what I'm saying? But Chiefs offensive line, shaky. Very, very, very shaky. And it's so funny because I think the Chiefs is one of those teams where offensive line ain't right. Patrick Mahomes looks like a totally different quarterback. So they need to absolutely address that offensive line. And wide receiver, I guess they pretty good. They could address the running back position. And what are they going to do with Trent McDuffie? I think Trent McDuffie will be up for a contract pretty soon. Are they going to keep him? Probably somebody on D-line, because Chris Jones old. I don't think Chris Jones got it no more. So they probably need to address a couple spots on defense and their offensive line for sure. Oh, snap. Travis Kelce's probably retiring. So, yeah. So tight end probably, yeah.
A lot of changes could be coming to Kansas City
Sure.
on this coming off season. All right, Crevonte, I know the NFL has taken over in Christmas, but we love the NBA on Christmas. I still think that is the number one game in town. By the way, vote on the poll. Let us know. Is it the NFL or NBA on Christmas Day? Crevonte, we had some great games on tap today with the NBA. First of all, having the Inside the NBA crew on Christmas Day is always great. Let's start with the Knicks and the Cavs. The Knicks were down as much, I believe, as 17, 126 over 124. How about Mike Brown using his rotation, something we didn't see with Thibodeau? And they are 21-9. And they, like we said, look like the team to beat in the East.
Yeah, definitely look like the team to beat in the East. First of all, let me say something about the Cavs. The Cavs are one of those teams this year that be giving it up. Man, they'll be favored by double-digit points and lose. They'll be up big and lose. Like,
I don't know why Donovan Mitchell stayed. I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say it. I don't know why he stayed. Why did he stay?
Me neither. Like, I don't know. It's all money ain't good money. I'll say that. I don't know why he stayed, but Cleveland do not know how to close. They do not know how to close, and they underachieve a lot. Underachieve a whole lot. This year in particular. And I've seen some games last year where they done that as well, but I think they pretty consistent with that. And the Knicks, dare I say, well, I said it before because I think we were talking about possible NBA Finals matchups, and I like the Knicks right now, man. I like the Knicks. And being able to persevere. First of all, Jalen Brunson, dog, absolute dog. And I think Cat had like a 40-point game a couple nights ago.
Newly engaged Cat, by the way. I saw that.
Okay.
Shout out, congratulations to the brother.
So maybe that's a good thing. But
even though he didn't hit his over for points today, personal reasons, but it's okay. It's okay.
Well,
trying to stick with my light skinned brothers. You know what happens. It happens.
The bet world is a crazy world, man. So please be careful with that for all my bet folks out there. But
that's a goofy of the year right there. My parlay slip. We look at that for the year.
But I will say that the Knicks look like the best team in the East. And this next game, I thought was the best team in the West, but god damn, the Spurs. You remember back in the day when Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden was all on the Thunder, and the Spurs was like low-key a juggernaut, but the Thunder always gave them problems just because I think the youth and Kevin Durant was just a mismatch everywhere, and James Harden was obviously a mismatch. They always, like, out of all the teams, especially in the West, the Thunder always gave the Spurs problems back in those days. And now it seems like it's flipped. Thunder are the juggernauts now in the West, and the Spurs beat them 3. This is the third time they beat them.
And Wemby's coming off the bench, Crevonte. He's not even starting.
That's scary.
They're only using like 15% of them. He's like I mean, you want to bet the over. He's like getting 15. He's not even getting 20. He's barely playing starter minutes, and he's doing this. I mean, that's the crazy part.
Scary. That's very, very scary moving forward.
That De'Aaron Fox trade. I know you like De'Aaron Fox. We like De'Aaron Fox. That trade's paying big dividends. Stephon Castle, rookie of the year, right things.
Yo, the Spurs look really good, man. Excuse me. Yes, the Spurs look really good. They have some nice young talent. Shout out to Castle over there. They've been getting it. I saw the matchup. I think it was for the NBA Cup. Well, I guess it was the game to go to play the Knicks.
Semifinal. The semifinal.
Yeah, right. So I watched that game and I was like, whoa. Like, really watching the Spurs? This is not your grandfather's Spurs. This is not your father's Spurs or anything like that. These boys running up and down the court, and it looks good. Like, back in the day with Tim Duncan and Tony Parker, Manu Ginobili, and all them, it was not pretty. Like, it was basketball. Naismith probably would be proud, but my gosh, it was not good for TV. Spurs basketball was not good for TV. Only when they was playing LeBron. But outside that, it was not sexy at all. It was fundamentally sound. You play their tape when you teaching young kids how to play basketball. You pop in the tape of the old school San Antonio Spurs. But now these boys is hooping. They hooping for real. Like, they're legit. They beat the OKC Thunder 3 times, who had a shot at the record this year. And I think they all but stopped that. I had to cash out my bet and collect my little $30 or whatever I had in there, because I was like, well, the Thunder not gonna get it this time. But yeah, the Spurs are scary. Spurs are absolutely scary, just because they're beating the number 1 team overall with no hezzy.
And then our guy too, Dylan Harper, he's coming off the bench too, number 2 pick. I mean, Jesus Christ, they're just coming at you.
They getting it. They getting it together in San Antonio. Watch out. The Spurs are something to be reckoned with.
What do you think about the Warriors in the Mavs game? Cooper Flag, second youngest player ever to play on Christmas, and second teenager to score 25 or more. He's doing his damn thing. Oh, AD got hurt again, by the way, Crevonte. Not sure if you're aware. Yes. Wow. And the Warriors barely above water, but they're one of those teams, man. When it gets to playoff time, they want to be in the mix with Steph and the crew. You know what they can do.
Absolutely. Shout out to Cooper Flag. He's come in hot. He's contributing a lot early, but unfortunately, I thought he was going to a situation that would help him thrive a little bit more, and maybe in a weird way, it is helping him thrive, because no real AD. Kyrie in and out the lineup. He hurt. You know what I'm saying? AD hurt. Kyrie hurt. So it's like, it's kind of all on him, and now he's really hooping. Like, he's hooping like we thought he would. Like, he's as advertised. But unfortunately, he look around, and the team don't look no better than Duke. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, it's Cooper Flag's like the guy right now. But unfortunately, that's seems to be the ceiling for the Mavericks. And the Warriors, we know what Steph and the Warriors are capable of. And Jimmy Butler's on the team and all that, but we absolutely know what they're capable of. And they have they have veteran leadership as well. So, if anything, the Warriors' downfall would be Draymond Green.
And the whole Kuminga stuff is just goofy too. Like, what are they doing with that brother? They gonna trade him? They don't play him? It's real goofy. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah. No idea. Oh yeah, we do all the Duke slander over here. All the Duke slander. It's like, that's an amazing basketball program. Even
hey,
still.
Brother, they got another number 1 pick coming out. The Boozer brothers, the Boozer boys.
They coming, man. Listen, I love to hate Duke. I love to hate Alabama. All the front running college programs, I love to hate them, but I can't deny that they're great programs and they put out great. Well, at least Alabama does. Duke, for real, if we dig into it, great talent in the NBA is like kind of shaky, but as a program, amazing.
Shout out to Con Kneppel. Cooper Flag's teammate with Duke. That brother is actually averaging the most points amongst all rookies, even more than Cooper Flag. He's with Charlotte. You speaking of purgatory, you might as well go ahead and set yourself on gasoline playing in Charlotte. But he is averaging the most for rookies. That brother's balling too, speaking of Duke.
Yeah. But see, that's one thing you got to really look at, because Charlotte's not a good team either. That's not a good. No, Raj. No, I'm definitely slandering Duke every chance I get. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, he's hooping as well. But Charlotte, man, Charlotte is just one of those. Charlotte is one of those organizations where you cannot thrive. They're similar to like the Cleveland Browns, where I don't care how good you are, that organization is going to find a way to rip like the talent, maybe not the talent, but the like soul, out of you as a player. And it's like, yeah, they play good. That's an amazing player, but not going to matter. He's going to go down as one of the best players, like Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's going to go down as one of the best players in Cleveland Brown history, probably the best right now. And
they just got all the superstars dying in Cleveland. They got Myles Garrett, Donovan Mitchell, Coco Jones over there too, with a man dying away in Cleveland. All of them. Crevonte.
It's bad, man. It's bad, man. And that's on Cleveland as a city. But Charlotte Hornets is not a great organization either. They don't help their young. I don't know if it's their lack of development or immaturity, or I don't know that. But young folks, old folks, they don't thrive when they go there.
All right, Crevonte, the main events, the two big games of the night. I think two really, really good games. Rockets, Lakers. I just saw this stat on ESPN. LeBron James and Kevin Durant head-to-head for the first time since November 26, 2024. Crevonte, not 2025, 2024.
Yikes.
And how about the Lakers and Rockets still doing well, though? Both of them still a bucket.
Nah, for sure. The Rockets has some really good young talent, man. And Udoka as a coach is still an amazing coach despite his goofy off the court incidences. But he's still an amazing coach, and he's gonna get the absolute most out of those young guys and young players. Hey, Coach Lakers, Redick, JJ.
Yes.
He's doing a better job than I thought he would be. I have to admit that he's finding a way to keep not just keep the Lakers above water, but they're playing.
Old gay Redick.
That's not right. That's not.
That's
not right. But he's doing really well as the Lakers coach, and I did not think he would be. And without the likes of Luka and without LeBron for a good portion of the season, the Lakers looked really good, and which kind of scares you because it's like, is there all this going to stop when LeBron comes back and Luka is actually healthy? I don't know, but JJ Redick is doing a much better job than I thought he would be.
Yeah, I see. Shout out to Hendo, Rogue Pod, and Raj talking about that goofy. Speaking of goofy, Crevonte, that article about Lamar and being immature and being a kid, and the Ravens possibly trying to trade him.
What?
Anyway,
no,
it's a lot of goofiness going on. Yes, Timberwolves, Nuggets, Ant-Man, and the Joker, always a good matchup. Know their history with those two teams as well, and the Nuggets, 21-8, still getting it done as well.
Oh yeah, so
and the T-Wolves 20-10. I can't select them. They're doing well this year too.
Absolutely. So Jokic is going to be in the running for MVP. For the numbers he puts up and him leading the Nuggets. He can be a triple. He could drop a triple double any given night. And that damn Ant-Man, he be hooping, and people love to hate him, but I like it, man. He be hooping. He be giving any given team, especially the Nuggets, because I think since he's been there, they've been getting at Denver. You know what I'm saying? And playing some really, really good basketball. But Jokic is an MVP caliber player. I think it's going to be between him. I want to say Luka, but I don't know if Luka going to play enough games. And SGA, I don't think it's gonna be Wemby because Wemby's minutes are being cut, but I'll say SGA, Luka if he plays enough games, and of course Jokic for MVP.
All right, brother. I think that is all we got tonight, Crevonte. Any final words for the good people? I think that's pretty much everything we got.
Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Good people, please be safe out there. This is a season of love and being together with your family and all that good stuff. So please do that. Give love, give love, give love. Also, show us some love and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. We only got to do this one more time, y'all. Only one more time, man. It's been a rough year for my Commanders. And we got to do it one more time, man. Just stick with me. Stick with me, y'all. Stick with me, y'all. Other than that, man, please, y'all, be safe out there, man.
Appreciate it. Hendo, I see you in the chat, my guy. Appreciate you, man.
Hendo, what up, man?
Yeah, shout out to Hendo, Yolanda, and all the crew. Rogue Pod. Raj in the building, as always, on social media. Alex, Stu. Shout out to my guy, Stu. Keep subbing his channel. Let's get him to 100. Mark's always here. Just like, Stu's
Dude,
always here.
that water's wet. 80 water's wet.
Kevin in the building. Appreciate you. I saw Miss Siobhan in here earlier. Everybody in here, thank you. And Casey, thank you. I saw you were in here earlier as well. So make sure, if you haven't already, tell somebody you love them like Crevonte said. Tell them Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, whatever you want to tell them. We'll be here tomorrow. We got SmackDown. We'll be back at it with some wrestling. And Saturday, we got AEW. And Sunday, Raj and I will probably recap the Ravens because they play on Saturday. But we got wrestling Saturday, so we'll probably be here Sunday, recapping the Ravens and all your NFL Week 17, Crevonte. We almost at the end of the regular season, but you know what that means. The playoffs are approaching. I think we all got the same record with the picks. What's up with that?
Yeah, so like me, you, and Raj, and I think D, we're all in top 5 for the picks, but I think Wolf is number 1 right now. I don't know if he picked the Vikings. My heavens, he's probably gonna win. He's probably gonna run away. But yeah, man, it's close. It's going down to the wire. So we love the competition. And Stu, Hendo, we talking about Stu, right? Stu.
Yeah, this guy, Stu.
Yep. Trying to get into 100.
Yeah, Stu's views, talks about wrestling, got some great creative content, does a lot of shorts. So if you like that commentary with some interactive video and multimedia stuff, check out Stu. Got some great content, great commentary as well. Yeah, we trying to get him to 100. And Rope, hey, when Hendo's on it, he's on it. So you'll be at 100 in no time, my brother.
It is. It is.
The Commanderlorian, one half of the Founding Fathers, the voice of reason, captain of the goofy ship, the king with the crown. Any crown today? No? Any indulgence? No? You chilling?
No. The folks I with don't do that. They don't get out like that. That wasn't that side of the family. So I ain't rock with that other side of the family this year. I did for Thanksgiving though, but not for Christmas. I was tired, man. I was like, I ain't gonna be able to make it down there and back. But nah.
Day off tomorrow, right? You off from the kids tomorrow, right? You off from the kids?
I am not, yo. It's so crazy. I'm so mad, bro. I'm hoping something come through in my email saying like, hey man, we were just playing. Stay home one more time because Friday is so goofy. But I will be there. So I'm not expecting many kids though. That's what I'm not, because they out of school. But
shout out to Miss Hayes. Thank you again, Miss Hayes, for loaning us to you for a few hours on Christmas Day. Yeah, I got you in and out in an hour. So there you go. Feel good about myself. There you go.
Amazing. That was amazing. I love it, man. Now
I feel like go ahead.
I'm about to watch Nightmare Before Christmas.
There you go.
We have our routine that we do. So we got a Christmas movie or two. We got a family Christmas movie. He picked one, I picked one, and we got a family one. So it's probably gonna be Friday after next, but who knows?
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. I feel like the pastor in church, man. Let me get you out of here in under 20 minutes. Get you in and out.
I appreciate it, man, because I believe you when you say it.
Hey, pass the plate, super chatters. Flex on one on Cash App. Only place Crevonte giving sports how you want it.
When you need it.
Throw your ones up, acknowledge us. Hit the poll. Let us know NFL or NBA. Shout out to Rogue Pod. Subscribe to them. As always, Raj is in the building. Check you out. Subscribe to Stu as well. Everybody, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Nothing without y'all. It was
one more thing. Goofies of the week. I guess we'll be next week. I guess we'll try to fit it in next week.
Yeah, we're gonna work out the Goofies of the year. We're gonna we may just go live and just give 2 hours and see what we come up with. There's a lot to choose from. It's a lot to choose from, man. A lot to choose from,
man. Sharon Moore, Diddy. Oh gosh.
DK Metcalf late entry.
I can't believe he voided all that money. Oh my gosh, man. And threw away about $500,000 in salary.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We shall see what happens as we recap another year, which we will do on Monday, by the way. Best of 2025. Looking back at the year that was, talking about all the moments in sports and pop culture and all that stuff. Crevonte will be with me. Raj will be with me. Dre will be with me. Last show of 2025, as there will be no show on January 5th, but we will still have Monday Night Raw. So we got your wrestling content heading into 2026. Flagship podcast isn't going anywhere. 1 million views, Crevonte. We hit 1 million views as well. The people must love what we do a little bit.
Unbelievable. Never would have thought we never would have made it without y'all, man. For sure. Appreciate y'all for helping us get to 1 million. And that's like total.
Yeah, I think that's like YouTube analytics, however they, the
That's
geeks
crazy.
at YouTube.
The great.
There you go.
We love it, man. Yeah, but no, I think we're doing something good. I think that means we're doing something good. So let's keep on pushing.
Appreciate your indulge. Try and get up there with you, man. You and Yolanda and all the great folks, man. We will have more content throughout the offseason with the Commanders. Live draft profiles coming a little early. And speaking of Duke, Crevonte, they may have a quarterback we got to look at too, Mr. Mensah. They got a quarterback at Duke. Look out for that, brother. So we'll be doing some draft profiles. A lot of people to talk about with the Commanders and Ravens, possibly picking top, 15. So we'll see what happens there. Anything else for the people, Crevonte? I think that's all I got.
I think that's about it, man. Be safe, y'all.
Appreciate each one of you in the chat. Appreciate you, Crevonte. Thank you guys again. We'll be here tomorrow. Check out all the content. Plenty to get lost into this holiday season. Enjoy the time with your family. Got the Rockets, Lakers, LeBron James, and KD. Oh, speaking of goofy, DeAndre Ayton's here, Crevonte, when you get a chance. That's a random low-level goofy. But nevertheless, this is the place giving you sports how you want it.
When you need it.
All my folks on X, come on over to YouTube. Search the Flex Zone. Subscribe. If you're here, hit the subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up. Cost you nothing. Hit the bell. Vote on the poll. And we getting out of here. I think that's all I got. Crevonte's good. Commanders lose 30-23, 4-12. But right now, number 7 in the draft order. So we'll see where that ends up. Next week against the Eagles, we'll recap it after that game when we get all the info. Maybe try to get a preview to you guys as well. But Goofies of the Year coming. More content here on the Flex Zone podcast. For Crevonte, everybody in the chat, yours truly, God's favorite host. Merry Christmas. Happy early Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah. Happy holidays. We gone, y'all. Good night, everybody. Thank you for rocking with us all year long. We're going to keep grinding till the wheels fall off. Peace. Good night, everybody.